faction focus. I believe tomorrow will be the last faction focus with the non-codex Stardust Marine chapters. So hopefully that means we're getting close to the indexes in the release of 10th edition. But let's go ahead and jump into the Imperial agents. The Hands of the Emperor, showing the assassins here. So I'm assuming this will be mostly about the assassins. Let's see what we get here. Faction role, assigned agents. And if every model of your army has the Imperium keyword, you can include agents of the Imperium units in your army, even if they do not have the faction keyword selected in the army faction step. The maximum number of agents of Imperium units you can include in your army depends on the battle side as shown below. Strike Force, you can have 2 retinue units and 2 character units. Alright. So, in addition, you cannot select a Vindicare Assassin, Collect Assassin, Adversary Assassin, or Callous Assassin to be your warlord. So, an Assassin can't be your warlord, but possibly an Inquisitor or something like that could be your warlord. Alright, so let's see what they give us. They give us the Vindicare, probably my favorite assassin of all time. So he's got a movement of 7, a toughness of 4, a 6-up save, 4 wounds, leadership 6, objective control 1, but he does have this 4-up invul save. Exodus Pistol has devastating wounds, ignore cover, pistol, and precision. So ignores cover, pistol can be shoot in combat, precision so he can allocate attacks to characters. 12-inch range, 3 attacks, hits on 2, strength 5, AP2, 3 damage. Alright, so 3 attacks with this pistol, that's not bad. Then the Exodus Rifle is devastating wounds, ignore cover, heavy precision. So the same, except it's heavy instead of pistol, so it gets +1 to hit if it's stationary. 48-inch range, 1 attack hits on 2s. So even if you have -1 to hit, if you're stationary, the +1 will cancel out, so you'll still be hitting on 2s. That's nice. And if you move, but there's no negative hit from anything else, you'll still be hitting on 2s. So strength 7, -3, D3 +3 damage. Alright, so that's solid. Then he has a Vindicare Combat Knife, which is 4 attacks, hits on 2, strength 4, -1 damage. Alright, very okay. He has Infiltrators, Lone Operative, and Stealth. So Infiltrator, you can obviously infiltrate him. Lone Operative, he can't be targeted unless you're within 12 inches of him. And then Stealth, he's -1 to hit, even if you are that close. Then Assigned Agents. Alright, so he has Deadshot. Each time this model makes a ranged attack, if a critical hit is scored, add 3 to the damage characteristic of that attack. After this model has resolved its range, take a battle shock test. Alright, so if you roll a 6 to hit, the pistol becomes 6 damage, and the big gun becomes D3 +6. Alright, that's pretty nice. Then he has the Shield Breaker. Once per battle, when selecting a target for this model's Exodus Rifle, it can fire a Shield Breaker round. If it does, until the end of the phase, each time this model makes an attack with that weapon, no saving throws of any kind can be made against that attack. Alright, so can turn off basically invuls for 1 phase for his shots. So 3 shots with the pistol. I mean, it's only 1 with the rifle, so I'm wondering if they will have a strat or something to let him shoot again like they did before. If so, this is real nice for the big butt. Otherwise, this is really only useful for the pistol because it ends at the end of the phase. Alright, let's see what else they give us. They give us an Inquisitor. Inquisitors can join Imperium Battle Line Infantry. So that looks like they might be able to join any Imperium Battle Line Infantry. Movement 6, Toughness 3, 4-up save, 4 wounds, Leadership 6, 1 objective control. He has a bolt pistol, 12-inch range, 1 attack, hits on 3, strength 4, AP0, 1 damage. He has a combi weapon, which is anti-infantry 4, devastating wounds, rapid fire 1. So critical wounds on infantry on 4-ups, which means it's going to be doing mortal wounds to infantry on 4-ups instead of 6s. And then he gets +1 attack and half range. So it's 24-inch range, 1 attack, 2 at 12. Hits on 3s, strength 4, -2, 1 damage. Then he has Psychic Shockwave, which is devastating wounds, Psychic Torrent. So once again, mortal wounds on 6s, it's a psychic attack, and it auto hits. So 18-inch range, 2d6 shots, auto hit, strength 3, -1, 1 damage. Then combat, he has the Inquisitor melee weapon, which is 5 attacks, hits on 3s, strength 4, -2, 1 damage. And then the force weapon, psychic, 4 attacks, 3 up to hit, strength 5, -2, D3 damage. I choose a leader, assigned agent, authority of the Inquisition. While this model is leading a unit, it can embark within any transport that its bodyguard unit can embark within. Alright. Power of the Rosette. Each time you target this model's unit with a stratagem, roll a d6. On a 3+, you gain 1 CP. Alright, that's nice. Blessed Wardings. While this model is leading a unit, models in that unit have a feel no pain 5+ ability against mortal wounds. Alright, so 5 up against mortals. And then he has the Psyker keyword, and he gives a 5 up info. Alright, that's solid. Attach him to, it looks like pretty much any Imperial unit. So put him in your guard, put him in your Space Marines, put him in your sisters. I'm assuming even a Custodes unit or Grey Knights. So that's interesting. Seems alright. Inquisitors normally aren't that expensive, so if they stay fairly cheap, this is a decent profile. Then they're giving us Imperial Heavy Breachers. Or Imperial Navy Breachers, sorry. Let's see. So the Sergeant Arms shotgun can be replaced with an auto pistol and chainsword, or a bolt pistol and power weapon. An Armsman's las volley can be replaced with a melta gun or a plasma gun. The Armsman's Navis shotgun can be replaced with an auto pistol and a power weapon. The Armsman's Navis shotgun can be replaced with an auto pistol and a chain fist. The Armsman's can be equipped with 1 demolition charge and 1 grenade belt. Alright, and then so it's 1 Sergeant at Arms and 9 Armsmen. 1 can be equipped with a close combat weapon. 1 other Armsman is equipped with a heavy shotgun, close combat weapon, and endurance shield. Every other model has a shotgun and a close combat weapon. Alright, and here's their stats. 6-inch move, toughness 3, 4 up save, 1 wound, leadership 8, objective control 2. No. Oh, here it is. So the model with the shield has an info. The rest of the squad doesn't. But you can get them the feel no pain against mortals if you attach the Inquisitor to them. They have auto pistol, 12-inch range, 1 attack, 4 up to hit, strength 3, AP 01 damage. Bolt pistol, 12-inch range, 1 attack, 4 up to hit, strength 4, AP 01 damage. Demolition charge, assault, blast, hazardous, 1 shot. So hazardous, you do have to worry about possibly losing a model. 6-inch range, D6 plus 3 shots with blast. 4 up to hit, strength 12, -2 damage. Alright, that's a solid profile, but it's only 1 shot. Melta gun, Melta 2, 12-inch range, 1 attack, 4 up to hit, strength 9, -4 D6, D6 plus 2, and 6 inches. The Navis Heavy Shotgun is assault, so you can advance and shoot it. 12-inch range, 4 attacks, 4 up to hit, strength 4, AP 01 damage. The Navis Las Volley, 18-inch range, 4 attacks, 4 up to hit, strength 6, AP 01 damage. The Navis Regular Shotgun is also assault, so you can still advance and shoot it. 12-inch range, 2 attacks, 4 up to hit, strength 4, AP 01 damage. So it looks like the difference between the Navis Shotgun and the Heavy Navis Shotgun is just 2 shots, not actually any AP or strength. Plasma Gun, so you have Standard Rapid Fire 1 and Supercharged, which is Hazardous Rapid Fire 1. Both 24 inches, both 1 shot, both hit on 4. Strength 7 goes to Strength 8. Neg 1 goes to Neg 2. 1 damage goes to 2 damage. And then you'll have to, on the hazardous one, roll to see if you lose a model. For each weapon shot. Chain Fist, anti-vehicle 3+. Alright, it's the first time I've seen Chain Fist, I think. I can't remember if they showed it on the Terminators. So it's going to be critically wounding vehicles on a 3. So 1 attack, 5 up to hit, strength 6, -2, 2 damage. Chainsword, 3 attacks, 4 up to hit, strength 3, no AP, 1 damage. Close combat weapon, 1 attack, 4 up to hit, strength 3, AP 01 damage. So the chainsword just gives you more attacks, doesn't actually improve anything else. Power weapon, 2 attacks, 4 up to hit, strength 4, -2, 1 damage. And then they get Breaching Team. Each time a model in this unit makes an attack, reroll a wound roll of 1. If the target of the attack is an enemy unit within range of an objective marker, you can reroll the wound roll instead. Alright, we've seen this on a few things. So they get reroll 1s, and if the enemy unit they're shooting is near an objective marker, they get to reroll all wounds. And then once again, the guy bearing the shield gets the swap info, and then they have grenade belts. The bearer has the smoke keyword, and each time you select the bearer's unit as the target of the grenade stratagem, roll 1 additional d6 when resolving that stratagem. Alright, so you can give, I believe, 1 guy a grenade belt. Yeah, you can give one armsman a grenade belt and the demolition charge. Alright, so if you take the grenade belt, you also get the demo charge. So, depending on the points, it's not a bad combo. And then we have, they give us Inquisitor Greyfax. So a 6-inch move, T3, 3-up save, 4 wounds, leadership 4-1, objective control. Ranged weapons, Castigation is anti-character 4+, devastating wounds, precision, and psychic. So it's going to be doing mortal wounds to characters on a 4, and everybody else on a 6. So it's 18-inch range, 1 attack, 3 up to hit, strength 8, negative 3 damage, and once again, precision means they can target the attacks 2 characters. Condemned or Stake, anti-psyker 2+, devastating wounds, precision, rapid fire. Alright, so going to be doing mortal wounds to psychers on a 2 up to hit, 2 up to wound, and everybody else on 6s. Also has precision. So 24-inch range, 1 shot, 2 shots at 12 inches, 3 up to hit, strength 4 AP 0, 1 damage. Then in combat, he has a mastercrafted power sword, which is 4 attacks, 3 up to hit, strength 4, negative 2 damage. Position, the same as the other one, he can get in any transport his bodyguard units allowed in. Unit, ranged weapons equipped by models in that unit have the anti-psyker 4+ ability. Alright, so he gives critical wounds on 4 to his unit, for their ranged weapons only. No escape. Each time an enemy unit, excluding monster and vehicle units, that is within engagement range of 1 or more units with this ability is selected to fall back, models of the enemy unit must take a desperate escape test as if their unit was battle shocked. When doing so, if that enemy unit is also battle shocked by another means, subtract 1 from each of those desperate escape tests. Alright, so this means if he's with the unit and they're in combat and the enemy unit wants to fall back on 1s and 2s, they're going to be taking mortal wounds or losing models. I believe this is losing models. And then you subtract 1 if the unit was also already battle shocked, in which case it'd be 1, 2s, and 3s. That's pretty strong. So it's just, so you can't stop people from falling back in this edition, but you can make them take damage and stuff from it. So that's all they really give us. Seems fairly solid. They're once again just not really a full army on their own. They're made to be attached to other Imperium armies, but it looks like they can join any Imperium, so their effectiveness will really be depending on which units you take, depending on what holes in your army you think it has you're trying to fill with them. They could give you some little cheap ground infantry and knights. You run in a combat army, you throw Greyfax here in with one of your units and make people take extra damage when they try to fall back from you. And we'll see what other kind of stuff's in there. See if they still have the Jakara weaponsmiths and stuff like that. And you can take, looks like you can take 2 units and 2 characters, which I didn't run them much last edition, so I'm not sure if that's more or less, but it seems like a decent amount to add. So hopefully we'll see them a little more, add a little more character. But want to thank you guys for watching. We'll be back with what I believe is the last faction focus tomorrow, and then hopefully they'll start, not soon after that, rolling out indexes.